Yes, I'm here to get into a character analysis of One Battle After Another, which is directed by Paul Thomas Anderson, released in the year 2025. And absolutely love Leonardo DiCaprio in this. He's this washed up ex revolutionary who pretty much lives in isolation with Chase Infinity until he's forced back into the world. Um, as DiCaprio just wonderfully plays this offbeat sort of character in this sort of fight to rescue his daughter in this whole scenario. She's and I love how DiCaprio generally just seems kind of he's kind of out of place and disconnected in this all of this world building, and it's certainly my favorite of his performance of his to date, and just how it balances such an offbeat sort of comedic character. It manages to be a wonderful summation of where a lot of underlying anger and frustration lies in humanity. It's a wonderful character, and then Sean Penn is just this incredibly memorable, corrupt sort of villain character who holds up as perhaps about the most disturbing, memorable one I've ever seen in a film. Like it's really one of a kind how this villain character has been influential because he generally seems like he's a cartoon character, kind of satirical and sort of how he's portrayed. And it's really menacing and intimidating too. It's just Penn's greatest performance to date, which I never thought anything could beat. Just so many of his great performances throughout the 1990s and 2000s, but he really just has something better than ever here. It's something of a repressed sort of energy. He seems like he's always got this kind of boiling dread about him. He has this glare about him that's very intimidating. Just a fearsome nature all around. Just subtle glimpses of like humanity about it too, which just makes us one of the most complex and portrayals of a villain character. And it's just huge to the overall foundation of this project. And Chase Infinity's performance is just a downright breakthrough. She brings all kinds of innocent and ferocious sort of energy to this character. And then Benicio del Toro is also my favorite del Toro moment, as he's such a wonderful contrast to DiCaprio's high energies. He's always just in this very calm, composed, and sharp sort of mood, as he embodies the spirit of life, just kind of always continuing forward and on in many ways. Very calm, grounding sort of figure around this whole intense world building. It's really mesmerizing from start to finish.